we're going to go through all of my weekly whips, and your girl's been super busy this week. I'm so excited to share everything with you. And then we are going to color in our 2026 project book, Hidden Seasons. You guys chose the page, and I am so flipping excited to work on it today with you. If you're new here, I'm Tara. Welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm very new to adult coloring, but I'm not new to art. I've been an artist for nearly 30 years. I'll put some images on the screen. This is the first time we're hanging out, so you can kind of see my vibe. Speaking of vibe, this is our Sunday Vibes series. I believe this is episode 11. You tell me you love this series. It is usually a premiere at 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So if you are here for the premiere, say hi in the chat. I love hanging out with all of my beautiful friends. I have so many whips to share. Do you see how many books I have in front of me? So let's get right into it. Let me move all of these books to the side. And they are not in any particular order. And I've already pre-tabbed my pages because your girl's super busy today. So we gotta get moving. There are going to be timestamps below. So if you're here at a later date or you come back to it in the future and you want to get straight to the coloring, you can get straight to the coloring or go wherever it is you want to go, okay? First up, we have Bout de Pois by Diane Dufour. I love this book. So I have 2 whips to share that I worked on this week. The first is this. I love this stinking page. This totally fills my heart and soul. So I based this entirely in Tombows, and I even based like the sky, everything with Tombows. And I did this at night in my bed, drinking wine, watching one of your videos, and I'm going to town with my Tombows, which is one of my favorite things to do. I had a lot of trouble finding pencils that would work over the top. I think I tried every pencil that I own, and I ended up going with ChromaFlows, and it's doing great. I'm really loving the vibe of what I'm doing with the mountain. I think it just looks so stinking good. So it's not going to take much to finish this. It just makes me happy to look at it. So that's the first page I worked on this week. And the second, are you ready? Is this one. Oh my goodness. You might have seen the background depending on when the videos are coming out. Your girl's been very busy making videos and coloring, which is my favorite thing to do. So this week I worked on the foreground. I had done this with the granulating watercolors, the Gansai Tambi, but then I tried new granulating watercolors, the White Nights. I have a video of that, but at the time of filming this, it's not yet edited, but it is made. Look at the effect of these stinking cute trees. They're so beautiful. And the foreground, I'm going for like a real moody vibe. It's kind of where I'm at these days. Watercolor is so quick. I have to say, I think I prefer water mediums in her book. It takes it beautifully. Hardly any warping. I love the colors. I'm going to come back in and I'm going to use watercolors for the rest. I did recently pick something up. Let me show you. So I just got this in the mail, I think yesterday. It's a granulating medium, so you can add this to your regular watercolors and make them granulating. I'm super excited to try this out. I am planning a video because I've never used this before. And I'm so excited because I have so many watercolors. So do we need to buy separate granulating watercolors? Stay tuned for that. So I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to use that and go to town. Maybe with my grabbies. You can't use that with gouache, so there's something to think about with that. I might just do them in gouache. I don't know. I am in love with this page. It makes me so happy. I can't wait to finish it. So that's what I worked on this week in Bout de Pois by Diane Dufour. Next up, we have Hidden Earth by Rita Berman. I just got this book in the mail. Team Square Books. It's not small. I wish I had the German edition, but I don't. So this is the one I got, and I am in love. She is a phenomenal artist. So I have 3. Do I have 3? Yes, I have 3 that I started this week. The first is this one. #tackle the title pages. Jess, my beautiful friends from Coloring Bumblebees 2026 tag. So I started this, my friend, and this is the second one I started. I did this at night with my woomers. So far, these 3 pages are done with woomers. I love the vibe. It's such a symmetrical page, which I definitely do not gravitate to, but it just works and it's fun. Once I knew what colors I was doing, I worked on one and then I worked on the other. I worked on one and then I worked on the other, and it just made me really happy. It made me happy. There is a B for all of the tags. I'm probably not going to be able to put all of the tags in this video, or your girl's never going to finish editing this. And right now it's 9:30 and this premieres at 2 p.m. and I'm not even finished filming it. So that's where I'm at these days, friends. I'm not going to write my name. I know who I am, unless I somehow figure out how to do calligraphy. So I think I'm done with the pencils. I might do a little bit more, but I want to bring some bling. I want to deck this out, and I think I'm going to go in with my Artex acrylic markers. Lately, that's one of my favorite things to do, is to add lots of dots, lots and lots of dots, even if they're not shiny. So I think that's what I'm going to do to finish this page. So stay tuned for that. This is the next page. This is the first page I did in this book, Jess, and I did it for you. One could say it's done, but I do want some dots. I want some dots on it. I love my color scheme. This is absolutely a title page. This counts. I was going to do this, but I was a little bit overwhelmed by this because of such big petals, and I just didn't want to mess with that when I'm chilling out, getting ready for bed. So I started this one. Then I really loved the way it felt. So, oops, I just pulled my tag right off. So then I did this one. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love the color palette. Where's my cards? These are my Rita Berman color cube cards, number 698 and 700. I stinking love these. Of course, this could be 869 if you have it upside down, so be careful with that. I flipping love these colors. And so I'm really trying to tap in with my inner child and just have fun coloring. And the layering effect is just, it makes me so stinking happy. I just went to town, and it doesn't have to make sense. So this just needs dots. So these are pretty much done. I love this book. I did film a flip through. Oh, this is the best double page spread ever. So that's what I worked on this week in Rita Berman's Hidden Earth. Next up, we have a jewelry box by Hannah Carlson. Hannah is our featured artist for this year, although I think I'm going to add more because I want to spread the love around because I love art, obviously. So this week, I worked on this. I am in love with water mediums. It's neck and neck. It's close. It's close. At the time of filming this, I just finished my Valentine's tag. So that's coming out tomorrow, I believe. Friends, I'm trying. This is the granulating watercolors. This is the not Holbein, the Gansai Tambi granulating watercolors. Is it? I'm not sure. This is either that or it's the white. No, this is the White Nights. Look at it. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. 0 issues. Okay, I did get some on the other side because I'm a messy colorist, but I'm not worried about it. I will be able to lift it up. Minimal page warping. I did start this with the Tombows, and I need to do the innards, and I'm going to just use my Tombows for that. I kind of like the lighter vibe. So this is also something I don't have a color cube card I'm using. I'm just having fun in my bed. I absolutely am in love with the vibe of this, and I'm going to use these granulating watercolors on this side too. I don't know exactly how I'm going to finish this page, but I want to use the same color scheme, and I might base it with my Tombows. I've not based portraits with Tombows, but I know a lot of my friends do. So that's what I worked on this week in Hannah Carlson's jewelry box. Next up, we have Enchanted Earth by Melpomene Chanapak Chagatu. Now, is it Melchat? Melchat? Is that what you say, Joe? I was watching one of your videos and I was like, I need to abbreviate it because it's hard to say it. So we started this on the live stream. This is a buddy color with my friend Christine over on Instagram. I am in love. We used the granulating watercolors in the back on the live stream. Got so much done. I came over the top with chroma flows, and I'm just taking my time with this. I'm not trying to rush myself. I want to enjoy the process. If I'm not enjoying the process, why do it, right? So This is one of those betta fishes and it makes me so flipping happy. And I want to make it darker. Like it's almost like one of those black betta fishes, but you have all the colors shining through. I'm really vibing it. I've got my ChromaFlow little stack of pencils. Like this is hardly any pencils. And I'm just loving it. The paper took the water medium really well. Like there's zero issues, no bleed through, and you could tear it out. I'm not going to do that. I am planning on finishing this. I'm just in love with watercolor, with gouache, I'm in love with art, like all things mediums. So that's what I worked on this week in Enchanted Earth by Mel Palmini. Next up, we have a Kirby Roseanne's 10-year celebration. I love this book. I love this book. I do have lots of whips, but you're not going to see anything that I didn't work on this week. I did want to give you a peek into what my grandson did last week during Sunday Vibes. Look at what he did. I wish he was here today so that we could all be together again. I love what he's doing with the dragons and oh, look at the dinosaurs. He went to town with Prismacolors and we had a good time with this. I love how he shaded that. It almost looks like a moon in there. Is that what that's supposed to be? He did ask me about a few things in this book, on this page rather, asking me what it means. And I said, it's whatever you want it to mean. He said he thinks he wants to come in and do the houses like houses. Like make them look like houses instead of all one color. I can't wait to see how he navigates through this page. That's what my grandson worked on this week. And I worked a little bit more on the bee page. I stinking love this. It's all ChromaFlows. So I'm just adding more depth for the actual bee. All of the bees, I added a little bit more depth. And I think for the background, I think I'm going to use my pan pastels. If I do a background, I think I'm going to just use that little tool I have and just put a little bit in there. It's not going to be a perfectly finished background, if that makes sense. And just do a lot more shading, but I kind of want this to be more subtle, a more subtle effect, so the bee stands out, which it absolutely does. So that's all I worked on this week in Kirby Roseanne's 10-year celebration. Next up, we have Das Land, The Land of Small Adventures by Rita Berman. This is our focus book for 2026, and I love working with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. And Julie, when you sent that message to me on YouTube saying that you got this book and it's like the first time you've ever done anything, I believe you said, of Rita's, and you're so happy about it, it just fills my heart with so much love. I love you guys so much. So this week, this is almost done, okay? Is this page, the Queen Bee page. So she is done. What did I use? Why can I not remember things? I believe she is Woomers. Yeah, she is Woomers. Pan pastels in the background. And these colors don't go together, but I'm trying to stretch my mind and make it work. It's like a vision I have in my mind. I've already started coming over the top, putting all of these dots, these acrylic dots, which really made me think how much I like that. And so I want to just put a lot more dots, and I do want some glitter. I want to put some glitter on the crown. So I think I'll be able to finish this week for sure. I stinking love her. She looks a little devious there, but she is a bee after all. So that's what I worked on this week in Rita Berman's The Land of Small Adventures. Next up, I have my PDFs that either I have created or RJ Hampson has created, and I have put in my disc-bound book that I made. I made a video on this. You guys said you wanted a video and I made it, and you guys love the video. So if you missed it, definitely check that out. So this week I worked a little bit more on RJ Hampson's TLC page. This is what we started, or we did. It was created for Coloring for Cancer. This is Joe from Piggy Pen Tube's initiative to raise money for cancer, and we have well surpassed the goal. Just did a 10 or 12 hour live stream yesterday. I was there as much as I could, and when I wasn't there, you bet your ass it was just playing on my TV when I wasn't even home. So I didn't love my color scheme that I originally did with this, so I started with alcohol markers. Then I came over the top. With polys. I wasn't loving it. So I ended up using chromaflows, and then I started using Woomers, and then I started using polys again. It's close. I think what I'm going to do is use granulating watercolors in the back because I'm in love with that. And I might try doing that. So I might try my watercolor medium on this page with other watercolors because I just think I want a background that doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't have to be, this is the wall and this is the floor, although I might do that. So I might do two complementary, not necessarily complementary colors according to the color wheel, but just complementing colors to each other. So I did a lot more shading back here and over there. I'm getting this done because Jess needs the finished one in a few days. So you bet your ass I'm going to get that done. So I worked on that. Then I did sign this, but I think I'm going to come back and I'm going to add a few sparkles. So this is a coloring page that I created that's going to be in my seasons book that I've been working so hard on. So this was done all with watercolors, and I picked up, I can't remember which brand it is. I think it's the Gansai Tambi graphite watercolors. So they're not the same granulating type, and they're so muted. I really like the vibe. I did film this, so stay tuned for that. But I think I want to come back and just add a little bit of sparkle. I did mushroom cut it so it could go in my book. So I worked on it with this. Then I printed it again, and this is on Nina Bristol vellum, and I printed it on the textured side with my Brother laser printer. And I went to town in bed. What did I use? Good grief. Let me just check. It's driving me crazy, friends. Why can I not remember things? I didn't write it down. I think it's the Woomers, but it might not be. It might be Polychromos or Woomers. It's one of those. I think it was Woomers. I'm just really enjoying testing them out. So after I colored it in this way, it's very important to me as I'm drawing these different illustrations. And so I'm working on like the winter. So this is not winter. Well, winter into spring. This is a snowdrop. Is I want to make sure it's the most pleasant feeling when you're coloring, because it felt really good to color it like this. But as I was coloring this, I was thinking, I think I want to bend this a little bit more so we could just have a lot of fun. So I did alter the drawing, and I think I'm going to add a couple of closed ones next to it. So there's going to be 3. So I think that's what I'm doing with this. So stay tuned for that. Then I included this because it is something I was working on this week. You guys said you want me to share everything with you, so that's what I'm doing. You're probably not going to be able to see the bird very well because I drew it so lightly. So I am going to come back in and add a little bit more color. And I'm doing this with my graphics tablet. I hand drew it. And this is Forsythia to go with the same spraying. And I love the way that this branch is coming out, and I love its feet. I love this stinking cute little bird. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw it, and I'm going to make the bird a lot bigger on the page. So maybe about this big on the page. And the thing of it is, I'm using a brush that I created in Infinite Painter. Are you interested in seeing how I do this? If you are, let me know and I'll film some of it for you. I don't want to give you things you don't want. So I'm working on a brush that has variation. So it's kind of like I'm doing pen and ink, which I consider just doing that and scanning it in. But then I'm going to have to digitize it anyway, because that's what you do. You digitize it so that it's going to be the highest quality when you print it out. I love it. I'm going to color this week and see. Well, I want to make it bigger first and color it in and see, do I want to add more lines, less lines? That's what I worked on this week with PDFs, printable PDFs. Next up, we have Catitude by Camilla D'Irico. Jess, I don't remember what you said for how to pronounce her name. So I'm just going to say D'Irico because that's all I remember. Okay, so I got this book because my beautiful friend said to do it. I am doing a buddy color. I don't remember if it's this page. With you, Elizabeth, my beautiful friend. So I worked on this page. Oh my word, I am in love What did I use? I think I used gouache. It looks like gouache. And one of the reasons I wanted to use that is because I wanted the drawing that was behind there to kind of come through, but not be front and center. I love the effect of making it look like blades of grass. I did film this and it's coming out Monday. So tomorrow is February 23rd for my Studio Master members. I do want to give a special shout out to all of my members. I'm going to put you on the screen. I flipping love you guys. If you'd like to learn more about what a membership actually is and how to get involved, there is a join button underneath this video, or you can also click the link in the show notes to find out more information. Another great way to help support the channel is by sharing this video, liking it, commenting it, coming to premieres. If you're here for the premiere, please say hi. I love hanging out with all of my friends. Then next week, part 2 is going to be The Lion and the Girl, and I have a fabulous color palette plans for that. I'm so flipping excited. Her paper takes water mediums beautifully, and it's just so much fun. You guys voted and said you wanted me to do this page, and I can't wait to do this lion. So I plan on doing that either today, tomorrow. Your girl's real busy, so maybe the day after that. So that's what I worked on this week in Catitude by Camilla D'Erico. Next up, we have Johanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Thank you so much, Jana, once again, for sending me this book. I love it. This is the best paper I've ever used in a coloring book. If you don't have this book, I believe, Jana, you said it has to have this gold. And the publisher, because I know I had a lot of my friends ask about this, is Penguin Books, and it was printed in China. So this is the one you want to get. I did some testing of my granulating watercolors. I had never used these. Well, that's not true because you saw it on the Fox from Diane DeFore, so I did use it before. I'm in love with these colors. So we did this on the live stream and it's almost done. I love it so much. This is the first time I ever used, I ever colored dragons. This is with granulating watercolors, and we got this sickeningly awesome, like steam effect of what it's coming out of its mouth. I am in love with this. I'm going to come over with gouache to make the same effect with this. Then I used King Art gel sticks, and you can see it like peeking through. Then I put zigs over it. I mean, it worked beautifully. 0 issues. The zigs didn't even bleed through. I cannot wait to color every page in this book. It's so stinking cute. I did show a quick flip in my Happy Mail video. If you missed it, go back and watch that. And I'm going to do the butterflies. I think I'm going to do the butterflies in gouache. I think. I might do them with my gel pens. That could kind of be fun. So I'm definitely going to finish this. I love the vibe. It's unlike anything I have ever done before. So that's what I worked on this week in Johanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. The last whip I have to show you this week is from Vibrant Wilds by Sarah Renee Clark. I love this book. Her paper is phenomenal. It's, except for Johanna Basford's, this is the best, or this might even be better. So I worked on this page. I love this so stinking much. So this is a buddy color with my friend Mindy over on Instagram. This was based, obviously the flower and the bee were based with Tombows because your girl loves Tombows. Then I started coming over the top with my Woomer pencils and doing some shading. And then I was using my White Night granulating watercolors. I did film this also. I believe I filmed it and it's going to be in my White Night video. So stay tuned for that. I am in love. I didn't mask. I'm going to carry this on to this side when I do this because in my mind, this is a double page spread. Even though it isn't because the flowers are cut off, I want the colors to continue. 0 issues. And I can't wait to color this because your girl's got a thing for jellyfish. Like, maybe this paper is better. You can't even tell. 0 warp. And when I say I went to town with water, I used wet into wet. This paper was saturated. So stay tuned for that video. And I'm going to get this done this week because it's a buddy color. So that's all I worked on this week in Sarah Renee Clark's Vibrant Wilds. Friends, we have our project book. So we have the the English version, and thanks, Jenna, for sending me the German version. So I did put a poll up, and you guys said you wanted to color a page in the book that has more illustrations. There's a lot more. So that is what we are going to work on today. Are you going to color with me? I sure hope so. So let me grab my stuff and let's get to coloring. So I thought we would start our next page, and I'm going to use the German edition of our Hidden Seasons because I asked you guys what you want to see, and you want to see this page. If you don't have this book, you can use the same technique on any page, and it doesn't even have to be Rita's. I do think I want to stick with this color scheme, but I want to change it a little bit and lean more into violets and purples. I just love these colors. So why not? Why not, right? I'm going to use polychromos, and I just keep these bundled because this is essentially these colors. And I think I'm going to put my palette on my community tab. I saw Lauren from Lauren Reed Color do that, and I really like that. So I'm going to have that up so you guys will have this if you want to do it. Or you could use any pencils that you like. This is card 698 and also 700 from Sarah Renee Clark's. So for today, I probably only have enough time to start. This page, I'm definitely not planning on finishing it. This is a double page spread also, but we're just going to work on this page. So I had my grandson all day today, which I absolutely love. I'm going to start with my yellow color. So this is cadmium yellow 107. I'm going to make sure it's nice and sharp. So it was kind of an impromptu thing that I had my grandson today. And here I'm just thinking about where do I want this yellow color to shine through? So maybe a little bit on her face and some of the leaves. I like what we did with the birdhouse page where it wasn't all the same. I think that works on Rita's illustrations, and I've really been testing this out and really enjoying myself. So yeah, I had my grandson for almost all of today from early this morning, and I've been up since 5. So yeah, I'm not going to have it in me to color for hours or for like an hour. I don't have the time today, and I hope that you guys are okay with that. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, and I'm going to do the beginning part of this video tomorrow morning because we just dropped my grandson off, so I just didn't have the time. I love the stinking umbrella. It is so cute. I think I want this to be darker, and that's lighter. I'm just really thinking about uneven texture. When I tested I didn't test it, but when I felt the paper, they feel so similar. This is just a little bit smaller of a book. Love the way she does birds. It's so stinking cute. So I just want to base in where I want to see this, like this glow coming through. Very light pressure. It takes polys like a dream. And I know it's kind of like a joke now that polys are fast, except they are. They are fast. So yeah, I picked him up early this morning and I just dropped him off. And Tom and I have a date night tonight. And I'm getting ready to make some curry. I love curry. It's one of my favorite things to eat because it's like so anti-inflammatory. I have an awesome recipe. It's super easy using the Instant Pot. If you go to Dining with Tara after this video and snack the recipe, you can print it out, go to town, making this delicious curry. Yeah, I've been going to bed with these pencils because I love it so much. I have been going to town with my Hidden Earth book. I think last night, and you would have already seen that because I didn't show it to you yet, but when you watch this video, you would have already seen it. I got the book couple of days ago in the mail. And last night, I think I completed 3 pages. Did I finish all 3? I finished at least 2 of them. One of them, you're going to laugh. You already know the answer to this because you're going to say, are you seriously counting that as a page? And yes, I am. I absolutely am. Do I want yellow anywhere else? I think I want some on these stinking cute wings. So it shines through. Maybe a little bit down here. This one. I got that. Got her face. I don't know, maybe to kind of mirror what we did here, like put some there. So I sure hope you're having a fabulous day. My grandson is so cute. So he's walking, like really walking now. Like he saw me when I walked in his house. He literally smiled and ran toward, well, he didn't run. He walked, but he walked right towards me and like jumped in my arms. Like my heart was so full. I'm smiling right now because I just love him. I love him so much. Tom and I were just in heaven today, hanging out with him. And Tom is the best at putting him to sleep. Like, not that, not that Tom just like bores him. He just loves, my grandson is always tired, right? I mean, he's using so much energy because he's so filled with energy. So when he's done, like he's done, but nobody can put him to bed like Tom can. It's pretty like inspiring. And he's like, you could do the same thing, but it does not work if I do it. Now I think I'm going to go in with, should I do fuchsia? Yeah, let's go in with fuchsia. 1, 2, 3. And start building out the shape of this head. And I love the little circle techniques that we talk about all the time. So yeah, he sees Tom and his eyes just start closing. Yeah. So he put him to bed. He doesn't sleep very long. Like he's sleeping for like not even an hour and then he's up and he is ready to rock and roll. Like you got to be game on. You got to have your wits about you with that kid. I love hanging out with him. We went on a walk. It was really cold. It was like not even above freezing, but I had him all bundled up. When he was first born, I think I've shared before, I watched him. Like I watched him all day, every day, and had businesses. It was very hard, but I loved every second of it. And he loves his walks with Nana. I mean, why not, right? I used to run with him on the trails. That was really fun. I did not run today. The girl was tired. Yeah. It's so wonderful seeing just the sheer joy on a child's face. Like they just trust you. Like he does his trust falls and like leaps into my arms. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like he can get hurt. Like if I'm not paying attention, that can be a problem. Wow, these are just laying down so nice. Let's do a little bit here. This umbrella is so stinking cute. And with umbrellas, you can make them really vibrant. You can make anything really vibrant if you're coloring like Rita. I think I want these to be like turquoise so that they really stand out. It's almost like I ignore the shading and I just do my own thing. And we can get away with that with Rita's books. And why not? Let's make a couple of these. I got to move these pencils. I keep banging into them. Let's make a couple of these leaves pink. Why not? Right? I don't know what I'm going to do for the background. I think I'm going to do that stippling technique that I like to do. And I'm kind of pretending these are swirls here. Why not? That's going to be the saying for today. Why not? So it is later in the day right now. I'm getting ready to make this curry. I didn't start it yet. I just don't want to hear all the beeping right this second. And I asked Tom, are you hungry right this second? Do you want me to start it? And he said, we can wait a little bit. So I'm like, all right, let me get my coloring part done, because then I have to film the beginning part of this video as soon as I get up tomorrow, edit it, and get it out by 2, which is no easy feat, because editing takes a long time. It takes a long time. I do love it, but it can be tedious. So I'm making sure I'm practicing self-care, and you guys told me I need to do that, so I'm making sure I do. I don't want to be so burnt out that I can't keep going. So no worries with that. I'm going to make sure I take care of myself and share with you how I'm doing. Deal? I hope so. Hope you're good with that. Maybe we'll make these green. Oh, I'm so glad to get some color down on this because it's so cute. Let's see, we've got this one. I think I want this to be more orange. Do I want pink anywhere else right now? I don't think so. I think I want to go in with a teal color. So let's go for it, shall we? Cobalt Turquoise 153. Let's see. When I was in bed last night coloring, I was just having so much fun. I love Rita. I love her style. It's I think in a way I like it so much more than something that's super realistic, because I'm such a realist. This is freeing to me. And your girl wants to be free. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's do one of these this color. Let's see. Let's put a little bit. Let's put a little bit on this one. Love it. Love it. This bird is like la-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. Let's get this on this. So I've had a really interesting week. It's been maybe an emotionally hard week for me. And I don't have a good reason for that, because I've got a great life. But I've just felt a lot of pressure. I've been feeling a lot of pressure for the past year at least, but definitely even more so the past week. And I really want to be mindful of that. I want to pay attention to that. I think I want these to be green just to change it up. Let's see. I don't think I want teal there, but maybe some. And this is really more of a blue color. I might have to grab another color. I don't know if I have like the teal color, because this isn't really teal, it's blue. We can make it by adding yellow onto it. I'm not sure exactly how I want to finish off. See, as soon as you put it over the yellow, well, that's making more of just a pretty green color, which I really like. So there's that. So yeah, I've been feeling pressure. I feel like a lot of the times I can be stuck, like I don't measure up and I have to be doing so much more. And this is true with watching others on YouTube or seeing how many subscribers somebody else has. Like, I'm not like, why am I even doing it? It's not enough. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining this the right way. And I certainly don't want to sound super ungrateful. I am very grateful and I feel very blessed for so many things. But I have this like imposter syndrome that I feel a lot of times. Does anybody else feel like that, or is it just me? I don't think it's just me. I did promise you guys I'm always going to be myself. So love it or not. And if you don't, I'm sure you're not here. I like how this has the yellow that shines through and this one doesn't. So you could put the yellow under it. You could put the yellow over it. I think I'm partial to putting it under it. Now, even though we use this color there, I'm not pressing hard, but I'm pressing just a little bit harder. I do find it's very important. We don't want to burnish this page because then we're not going to get anything else on. Not without having to do something else. I'm going to want a lot of purple. I think I want this to be predominantly like orange, purple, and red and not blue because they're blue. Maybe a little bit of blue down here just to kind of, I'm going to want purple in there too. So see, I can get stuck with this like imposter syndrome. And when I say stuck, I mean, I'm almost like paralyzed. And it feels weird to say that out loud, but I'm also glad I'm sharing with you how I really feel. Because if I have to pretend to be somebody else, I'm not going to do this. Your girl's gone. Like, I'll just go back to what I was doing before this, which was still art, and just stay in my lane, so to speak. Hibernate. And I've made so many awesome friends. I don't want to leave. I want to be right here with you. So the way that's going to happen and stay is by me being completely authentic. Let's switch colors. I think I want to grab a vibrant green right now. So let's go in with light green 171. And let's start laying this in. Such a pretty color. See, this I feel like I have to press a little harder. It's funny how colors can feel so different. Like they're not going to all feel exactly the same. I want to put a little bit of this here just to like warm it up. Just a little bit. Oh, yes. Yes. I want to do the same thing with this one. Barely pressing. I will say I am just like in love with just sharing everything with you. It makes me so stinking happy. Being completely real, and you guys are here for it. I think that's why I can do so much because I'm literally editing, filming, coloring every day. And I feel like it is sustainable because I really enjoy myself doing it. I've gotten so many pages done this week too, which is awesome. I didn't get my page done yet for coloring for Cancer. Jess, my beautiful friend coloring Bumblebee, is putting together a slideshow. I think that's what she's doing. So get in on it. We have until next week, one of the days next week. So go and follow her on Instagram. She's talking about it there. I do want to get it done. You already saw the page. Because I don't foresee me doing it tonight. If I'm having date night tonight, you girls, this is I'm coloring now, and I'm not going to be coloring later. Who knows? I don't see me finishing that page later. I think I want this inside to be a different color. See, when you do the yellow sporadically, that's going to help it to have that varied look, because I didn't put the yellow everywhere. I sure hope that's making sense. Let's put some of this here. Polychromals are just so nice. I stinking love them. Love them. Let's see. I want more here. Maybe up here. All of her leaves look so different. I am drinking a dry red, friends. It's after 5, so I'm good. I think one of the reasons I've been more scattered than usual, I mean, I've been more scattered in the past year and a half than I ever have in my life. It's because of my living situation. I'm really hopeful Tom is going to get this shit finished, because I can't take much more of it. You know, it's almost March, and my grandson is turning 1 in March. When he was born, we knew what the due date was. When he was born, my office was supposed to be done. It's a year later, and it's not. So it is weighing on me, but I can't. I also want to leave things that are not serving me, because what am I going to do about it? Right? Okay. I want to grab some purple now, and I think I want to go in with Manganese Violet 160. Look at how stinking cute this one is. Some of this on Ted. Very, like, I'm harder pressure towards the outside, and then letting it up when you get towards the middle. And I think I want to do some fun stuff with shadows. Let's put some of this down here. So Tom's outside right now working on it, and he's got somebody coming tomorrow, and he has been working on the bathroom, my master bathroom and bedroom, because I told him I've got to get out of the living room. I'm just sick. I'm sick of sleeping in the living room. Like, I feel like I don't have any privacy. So he did put the subfloor in the bathroom, in the master bathroom, which is very exciting. But I'm still not in there. So there's that. It's coming, friends. It's coming. Please, dear God, get me in there. Get me in there. Where is this? Oh, its beak is on the other side. Okay. I was like, where is its beak? I might want to put like orange up over there. Remember, if you put colors down and you don't like it, you can erase it and you can change your color scheme. Don't ever settle. If you're not happy with something, change it. Ultimately, coloring should be fun. Like, I really love it, but I can get like it's not good enough or something like that. And if I feel like that, I want to stop. I don't want to keep going if I feel like negative like that. It's not going to serve my higher purpose. Does that make sense? I'm definitely liking this vibe. Let's see. Let's make this one purple. I think I want this to almost be more yellow. Let's make these a little bit more purple. I think I want these to be that turquoise color if I can find another pencil for it. Just looking around. Let's put some of this. And since we're coloring in such a whimsical way, you can't mess this up. It doesn't have to be the same everywhere. So we have a lot of freedom, which is really nice. I think it is. Let's see. We can add some in here. Color dry. I think I want some orange in here. I think orange would really pop. What pencils was I using last night? I think I was using the Woomers. The Woomers are nice. I think that's what it was. I wrote it down. I am trying hard. You girls trying. Did that. I want this to be orange. I can see that. And maybe that could be like a different blue shade, possibly. I can see that working. Let's put some of this on its head. Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. I want. Let's go for it. Let's make one of these leaves purple. Tom says as soon as the big stuff is done outside, the rest of it's going to kind of happen fast. I sure hope. I sure hope he's right. I sure hope he's right. Let's just put some of this there. Let's grab an orange now. I want to see it. So let's just go for it. Well, that's red. Let's grab the orange glaze 113. Oh, that's what he said. He said our doors are going to be delivered next week and he's going to install them. I can't wait. I have not had a door in months. It's hard. I can't really get packages. Like they have to leave it in a wheelbarrow outside. I feel like where am I living here? You know? There was a tornado. There was a really bad tornado the other day, and some of you beautiful friends of mine got a hold of me on Instagram asking if everything's okay. It was terrifying. Somehow, Tom and I were out while it was happening, driving in it. And come to find out, the tornado was right where I was driving. So we drove by there today, and it's like everything's devastated. Like the buildings are gone. It was really scary. I don't think I've ever been that scared driving ever in my life. I didn't hear about, I mean, I know it attacked like businesses. I didn't hear about it destroying anybody's home. So I sure hope that didn't happen. I do live in the Midwest, so we have tornadoes here, but it's been the past couple of years have been really bad. But me driving on the road and the hail was so big. It was like somebody was throwing huge rocks at my car. I had to pull off and go like in the overhanging like the of a bank. And then I'm like, if a tornado comes through here, we're sitting ducks. Yeah, it was very, very scary. The most scared I've ever been driving. I think I want these to be green actually. I want orange on this bird. Maybe just a little bit. Anywhere else? Maybe here, and we can make some of that yellow. That could be good. Let's go in with this cadmium red, the light cadmium red 117. Let's warm this up a bit. I want to put some of this even over here. Oh, wow. See the difference that this made right here? Wow. That's a significant difference. Let's put some of this on this bird. We're almost blocking everything in. I wasn't planning on doing this much, but it's kind of, I'm whipping through it. It's kind of cool. Once I start coloring, I lose myself in it. So we started watching, we watch Netflix. I don't do this all the time because I had such significant health issues. Like I lost my thyroid, which I'm sure you already know if you're not new around here. And a sleep routine is so important for health. But we started watching Netflix again, and I'm like hooked on this one show. It's called The Closer. And she's so funny. It's this like cop from Texas, and she keeps saying, "Thank you. Thank you." And I just love it. Every time I hear it, I just smile and I'm like, man, I want to move. I want to move to Texas. She's like, "Thank you." Now, of course, I don't have a Texan accent. I'm from New York. I hope I'm not offensive. I hope I'm not offensive, friends. I'm not trying to be offensive. I want that to be purple. What did I say I wanted this to be? Green? Let's go in with light phthalo green 162. Let's just go for it. So yeah, it's kind of fun to it's fun to watch something that you don't necessarily think you're gonna like, and then it's like, wow, this is so good. I think I want this to be red. I want that to be red. Where else do I want this? Coming around here. So yeah, we've been enjoying that show for sure. Let's grab red. And did I already do the light cadmium red? I did. Do I have another red here? I might have to get more colors. Let's go into my bag of tricks here. And let's see what else I've got. We're gonna have to add middle cadmium red. I want that. It's a little bit too dark. I'm looking for something like a little richer. This could be good. Magenta. Let's see what that looks like. That's better. I'm looking for more of a redder color. So you already know we're using this because it would have been in the thing, whatever I'm going to upload. This is going to need to be brighter. I might have to add, let's try it. Let's add some of that light cadmium red 117 on top and see if we like it. I think it could work. I'm doing light pressure. This is that layering that I love to do. Okay. I like that. I'm very inspired by color and how it can like shift. So let's bring that light cadmium red back over this. What I don't want is for it to look brown. So I'm thinking about it. It might be, no, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. We're going to need some on this side to balance it out, I think, but I might want to put it here first. Let's grab that light cadmium red. Kind of looking to like have it fade away to that color. Back in with the magenta. And over here, because I don't want it to go all the way. So I want to bring in a darker purple. So let's get blue violet 137. Yeah. I'm looking for it to kind of mold into it, but I don't want it to be straight in the center. So what other color can I bring? Let's get a buffer color. Let's get this fuchsia 123 and put it between them and overlap the purple side. See that nice little gradation that we got? Then what we can do is we can lean in on this side with the magenta. And on this other side with that blue violet 137. That looks good. That looks good. So because we went so saturated, I feel like we're going to have to really darken. So let's stick with the same darker blue purple color. Do I want orange here? Orange next to the purple, or do I want yellow? Or do I want this all to be purple? I don't know. It's one of the things I love about this is that we can kind of change our mind as we go. Just live in the moment, which is so exciting. That's so flippin' exciting to me. Maybe we'll bring green here. Green next to the purple. I feel like that could be good. Let's keep this magenta color. The same thing that we did here, let's do up over here. So a very light coat. Let's go back in with that light cadmium red 117. Put that on the center part. Then go back in to the outside. I like that. I like that. I think I want to add this light cadmium red up in the corner over here. And kind of fade away. Because we're gonna need more saturation because we went so heavy with saturation. So if you want it to be lighter and airier, just don't press as hard. But I'm kind of working through this in my brain for what I want. I think I want to use this magenta 133. Down over here. You can also test your colors out if you're not sure. Test them out. On a scrap piece of paper, layer one on top of the other and see if you like the effect. I'm good a lot of times to just wing it because the worst thing is you erase it. I'm doing such light pressure. That's another thing. It's so important to not be heavy-handed here. I'm just going to put a light coat down on that whole part here. I think this needs to be, I'm squinting my eyes right now to look. Let's go in with that orange glaze 113. I'm just going to do a light coat because I'm looking for color placement. Let's put a little bit of this up here. And then for a buffer color in there, let's grab Fuchsia 123. And every time I'm doing something like this, I don't want it to be a straight line and for it to be in the middle. So I want it to have more angles, like a diagonal, because if it's a straight line, you're going to look at it and it's going to look odd. See, the fuchsia is a great buffer color. What we don't want to do is make mud. At least I don't want to. Down here, let's bring that green color. I think I want to do light green 171. While we're at it, I want to add some of that on here to brighten it up. See how we're doing that? It's not the exact shade of green as this, but it's helping to brighten it. And let's put some of that here. Did we get everything? We forgot this leaf, or I forgot it. This leaf, I might want that to be blue, but I don't want to just leave it. I totally forgot this face. I'm going to grab Pink Madder Lake 129. This is by far one of my favorite colors, and why have I not used it yet? So I put it on the right side. Then I'm going to do a light glaze to unify everything together. It's going to need more. Like, it's not enough right there. And I want to use this color right here too. Let's bring it down over here. Maybe even up over here. Because then this will fade to the orange. Ooh, that looks good. This is way too yellow. That's green, that's yellow, that's purple. A little bit here. Over here. I'm totally in the zone now. It feels really good. It's so important to carry the color in more than one spot. It's going to look odd if you just do it in one spot. I am doing good for time. I do need to start cooking soon. The twine that's going around, I think I want to lean in with a bluer color. So let's grab one of my other favorite colors, Light Phthalo Blue 145. Let's do that. Let's see. Put a light glaze on that one. Let's put this in here. Let's make this side blue. Then it's like an arrow. Let's do this too. It's like pointing to this bird to draw attention to it. Over there. Maybe this here. I have this color on. Kind of want to circle around over here. Bring this color down here. I'm going to want this to be significantly darker. I want this to be like red. I haven't found the red shade that I'm looking for. I'm still looking. Let me see. Let me grab my pencils because I know that we've got the shade. Let me see about Matter. This is Matter 142. That's the better shade. That's what I want. All right. Let's put that here. This one, we'll do that one blue. Let's put some of this. Yeah, that looks really good. Let's add a little bit to this with the purple. Yeah, you see how that totally transformed it? Helped to give it a little bit more dimension. Just a little bit more here. We can use the same color over the orangey color to build some dimension right there, because then we could put gold there and that could be beautiful. Let's put this color here. This right here. Let's just do it. We can tweak this as we go also. Like, this is super vibrant. So we are going to make this brighter at some point. Not today. Although I'm definitely in a zone right now. Let's get that little tip. Okay, let's go back in with the yellow, the cadmium yellow 107. I want to warm this up a little bit, being careful. I don't want to go too far on the purple, so I'm going to go back in with the Matter. Okay, that's better. Put some of this down here. See how I'm going in a diagonal? Down over here. Let's add a little bit of this down here too. Just thinking about harmony. Put some of this. Because we're doing something so whimsical, like the sky is the limit. We can do whatever we want. Remember that. We can do whatever we want. Did I get that? I think I want to grab, let's put that blue, the light phthalo blue 145. Nice little coat there, here. Yeah. Let's put these blue. Did I get everything? Did I base everything? I think I did. Just looking around. There's no blue on this umbrella. I'm looking at it. It needs some. Yeah. See the difference? And of course, it's going to end up making green when you put it over yellow. Okay. I think this looks awesome. Let's put a little bit of red up here, and I want to go in with that matter 142. Just on that top right there. And let's grab dark cadmium yellow 108. Put some of that in. Yeah, it's brightening it up. And we needed that because we made this so saturated. I think I wanted that to be green, but let's make it yellow for now because we can always put something else over it to brighten up this leaf. See the difference? I get so hyped. This. Wow. Look at that flipping color. That looks great. This is where layering is so fun because you put one on top and it completely changes it. Like, look at this right here. You're not going to get that color if you don't do this. So I'm team do it. Let's get this glow on the head right there. Put some kind of at the base, not just blocking it all in. Let's make this more fiery. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. See, now I don't want to stop. No, I don't want to stop. I've got to go start cooking. I've got to start cooking, my beautiful friends. Now I'm having so much fun. You see how you can completely change the way something looks with what you add on top. Like, this is like lighting up right in front of our eyes. I love it. I don't want to haphazardly place it. And if you're not sure about this, test it out on a piece of paper or just try it. The worst thing is you erase it. Let's put something that over here. Yeah. Now you know. You see how the bottom of it is like glowing? Let's go to town and put that red color, that matter 142. Putting this on the top is going to have it pop out even more. And I'm going to go in with the yellow color, the cadmium yellow 107, to like bring the two colors together. That's a stinking cute ladybug. And I like that we have this green glow like underneath its legs. I think I want to take, I'm going to grab Crimson 134 and I'm going to just start putting some of my little dots. You know, I love these little stinking dots. I think I'm going to erase that. Where's my eraser? If you don't like something, get rid of it. While I have this color on, I'm thinking we can brighten this. More color towards the bottom. Wow. Maybe this one. Hoping to give it that rounded effect. Let's put a little bit of this over here. See, because I'm angling it like a triangle right here, it helps to soften it and makes it just look better. I want to use this color up here. That's really cute. I want to do a stippling effect here, though. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap on top of its head. Now I want to go in with that light cadmium yellow. I want to grab something else. Let's grab middle purple pink 125. Remember, if you don't like it, you can change it. So what I want to do, I think I want to actually just brighten its face right there. And in there, let's add the light cobalt turquoise 154. Yeah, see, that already really changed the look of it. Something about this one is bothering me though, so I'm going to just stipple more on the left side. Oh, I'm figuring out what color I predominantly want up there. Maybe we'll go in. Let's go with the light cadmium red 117. The other thing is, if you're not sure, leave it for the night and come back to it the next day with fresh eyes. And let's grab that dark cadmium yellow 108. If it gets over here, it's going to create like a green color, which we might like and we might not. Yeah, I like it on this side. So let's try it and see. I don't like it on this side. So what am I going to do? Use my eraser. And stipple it right off. And take that light cobalt turquoise 154. I still don't like that. I think we're going to just lean in with the yellow. So let's use the cadmium yellow 107. Yeah, the yellow is better. And if we really lean into it there, and we use that matter 142 to deepen this side. Yeah. See how I'm going in a diagonal? It's giving the cute factor. What you doing out there?
Like thing was fucking going on. One that was ruined. We kept playing. It's rain low.
It's bullshit. I'm gonna start the curry.
Hmm?
Are you ready for me to start the curry?
Yeah.
See, now I really like that head. That's a rainbow head if I've ever seen one before. I'm going to grab that blue violet 137. Make sure it's not directly in the middle. So cute. Put some of that up here. I'm thinking about balancing so that the colors are spread.
What?
I'm talking. Let's put just some of this while we have it. And let's also just a little bit. Okay, I think we are good to call it a day for today because I was only going to do this for about 20 minutes and it's been an hour. I'm really loving how it's coming out. Are you loving it? Let me know in the comments what you think about what we're doing so far. Let me just grab this and just do a little bit more. Just a little bit more because I can't help myself. See? A triangle. So cute. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now. If you made it to this point in the video, will you put a bird emoji so I know you are still here? We're going to continue this next week. I flipping love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coloring. Bye, friends.